James Vince blasts record-breaking century in Hampshire's Vitality Blast win over Somerset. Hampshire's James Vince smashed an unbeaten 129 from 62 balls, including 10 sixes, to help his side beat Somerset in the Vitality Blasts. There were also wins for Nottinghamshire, Essex, Yorkshire and Sussex. James Vince hammered the highest individual score by a Hampshire player in T20 cricket as the Hawks pulled off a 16-run Vitality Blast victory over Somerset at Somerset v Hampshire scorecard. The visiting skipper smashed 129 not out off just 62 balls, with 10 sixes and 9 fours, and was well supported by 19-year-old Tom Prest, 62, as Hampshire recorded their biggest total in the competition, 208-5, after losing the toss. Sponsored link. China's new aircraft carrier Fujian threatens trouble for Asia. Nikkei Asia. Recommended by. After a brief stoppage for rain, Somerset replied with 194-9. Riley Rossau top scoring with 55 off 28 balls and Tom Banton contributing 54 from 38 deliveries. Chris Wood claimed 2 for 26. The result left Somerset still second in the South Group table, while Hampshire moved into the top 5. Vince's amazing assault bettered the unbeaten 124 made for Hampshire by Michael Lum in a T20 game against Essex at Southampton back in 2009. It included 3 sixes in a row in a 31-run over and hitting the last ball of his innings for a maximum. Derbyshire's 5-match winning streak came to an end after Nottinghamshire bounced back from 3 consecutive defeats with a thumping 94-run victory over their neighbours. Notts v Derbyshire scorecard. The Outlaws posted 247-6 on their way to the win, their highest total in the format. Ben Duckett hit a season's best 63 and Alex Hales his third half-century of the campaign as the Outlaws, who conceded a competition record 261 against Birmingham last week, enjoyed their best night of what has been a disappointing season. On a good batting surface, the Falcons had fancied themselves in a chase when they opted to field first, but they were never in the hunt, reaching 153-9 as fast bowler Zach Chappell marked his first appearance of the season by taking 3 for 28. Veteran spinner Samit Patel took 3 for 32 and Stephen Mullany a miserly 2 for 17 after Brooke Gestop scored for Derbyshire with an unbeaten 40. Nonetheless, with 2 matches to come, the Falcons remain well placed to qualify for a second finals day appearance in 4 years. Sam Cook's stunning triple-wicket maiden helped keep Essex in the hunt for a quarter-final berth as they beat Middlesex by 21 runs at Lord's. Middlesex v Essex scorecard. Seymour Cook ripped the heart out of Middlesex's top order with the wickets of Max Holden, Joe Cracknell and wicketkeeper John Simpson en route to figures of 3-4-23. That left the hosts on 9-3, needing 162 for victory, and although captain Steve Eskenazi, 43, and Jack Davies, 41, mounted a recovery with a 4th wicket, Standworth 86, the hosts were limited to 140-8. England held up again by Blundell and Mitchell. 3rd Test scorecard, England vs New Zealand. Day 1 at Headingley, as it happened. Earlier, Dan Lawrence, 51, and Tom Westley, 50, set a new Essex record for the 5th wicket against Middlesex with their stand of 84, eclipsing that of 63 by Paul Grayson and Andy Flower back in 2003, as the visitors reached 161-6 despite an impressive return of 3 for 16 from Chris Green. Yorkshire kept the destiny of their qualification hopes in their own hands as they comfortably overcame bottom-placed Worcestershire by 5 wickets at New Worcestershire v Yorkshire scorecard. The Vikings moved to within 1 point of 4th-placed Northamptonshire, over whom they have a game in hand and will meet at Wantage Road on Friday evening. England spinner Dom Bess destroyed the Rapids middle order on his way to career-best T20 figures of 3 for 15 from his 4 overs after the home side were put in to bat. Worcestershire newcomer, Kashif Ali, and keeper Gareth Roderick added an unbroken 73 to enable the Rapids to set a 151 target on a green pitch. But it was nowhere near enough and an unbeaten 46 from ex-Worcestershire player Tom Kohler-Cadmore saw his side home with 5.2 overs to spare. Surrey lost for the first time in this season's Vitality Blast as Sussex halted a run of 5 successive defeats in the South Group with a welcome 17-run win at Sussex v Surrey scorecard. Opener Will Jacks looked to be leading Surrey to a target of 173 when he took his aggregate in this season's competition to 396 runs with 76, his fifth 50 of the campaign, and 2 days after his unbeaten 66 helped secure a last ball win over Somerset. But when he was caught behind trying to guide a quicker ball from left-arm spinner Delray Rollins into the offside in the 15th over, having hit 11 fours and a 6, Surrey's lower order folded quickly and they were bowled out for 155 in 18.2 overs, their first defeat in any competition this season. Twitter. Due to your consent preferences, you're not able to view this. Privacy options. Skipper Chris Jordan, their last recognized batsman, was run out by Ravi Bopara's throw from the covers after being sent back, and Surrey's last 5 wickets fell for 16 runs, Bopara finishing things off with another direct hit to run out Dan Moriarty. Sussex' 4th win out of 11 was much needed, although they will have to win their 3 remaining games to have any chance of reaching the knockout stages. Stand-in skipper Stephen Croft made his 2nd successive 50 at his home club, but rain had the last word at Blackpool, where Lancashire's Vitality Blast game against Durham was abandoned. Lancashire v Durham scorecard. Croft might have been a shade relieved as Lancashire were moderately placed on 133-6 after 17.4 overs when the rain arrived at 6:30 p.m. The result means that the Emirates Old Trafford team need only to beat Derbyshire on Friday to clinch their qualification for the knockout stages of the